Tes. Aduh.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs. But if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Aimed at the far side. And here's Del Piero.
There's no doubt that this fella's contribution will be highly important.
And the shots! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Oh, he's done so well then. Almost the perfect link-up. There was a split second there for the perfect finish too. Shame he didn't take it.
Vieira. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's going to be disappointed with that. Mateus running with intent. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rafael Varane is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Guardiola has it in a wide position. Zanetti with the clearance. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Ibrahimovic. And this is Del Piero. And they're quick to get it back. Indonesia are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Maldini gets over and intercepts. Rafael Varane. Mateus. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Romario. Oh, what a ball! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, this is Romario. It's Neymar! Defending of the desperate variety. Vieira. Vieira. Couldn't squeeze it through. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's nice. He's shifting through the gears here. Pepe defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Varane with a definite fell there. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
And the shot's on here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Neymar. Nice control. He's had it taken off him. And it's Vieira. Rui Costa can so cleverly bypass the press. Nedved. And it's Del Piero. Guardiola. Lam. And he's managed to get free. Del Piero. He's having a pop! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Rui Costa is always looking to break lines. And here's Ibrahimovic. Del Piero. That's the keeper's ball. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, nothing to report so far on the goals front.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 17.
We're on the move again.
El dorsal 25.
0-0, and we're at the halfway point.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 4, el
Pepe.
dorsal 15, el dorsal 11.
Maldini makes the interception. Aims beyond the defence, and he's lost his man here. Big chance! So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
And it's from Mario. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he cuts out the supply. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cruyff driving forwards. Some resolute defending there. Rui Costa. Chance here to counter. Neymar, he has found a way through. In with the challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Neymar. Indonesia still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Oh, that's well spotted. Neymar. Rui Costa. Cruyff. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's Lam. Swings it. Getting up there! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he's missed a very good chance there. He might have got a little too much on that.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Indonesia are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
And this is Adriano. Rafael Varane. And it's Vieira. Now it's Romario. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Hullet. And here's Cruyff. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Adriano showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Indonesia are stuck in Central Station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they care to look. Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Pele.
Madrid clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And here's Hullet. Vieira. Lam. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, that's a very decent ball. Hullet!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Zanetti makes a dash for it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Varane goes sliding in. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Romario. He's had a shot! And it's in! They have stolen level at the last! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 20.
So we have movement on both benches. Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Oh, that's fabulous. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Indonesia may have thrown this away at the death. Drama over the penalty spot. Well taken goal. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Marcó en el minuto 89 el dorsal 4.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Habrá 3
Good
minutos de
take, and
descuento.
is he in? It's run loose here. Oh, this is from Mario. Decent chance! It's in! We thought they were done, but never say never. Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And that's it. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
There's that bias, Jim. He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, an oozer of class and an example to all aspiring footballers.
Messi. Now it's Romario. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Knocks it out wide. Modric. Great ball, and he's in here. Gullit. Vieira. And Mateus. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Mateus. And he's managed to get free. Messi does really well to win the ball there. Mateus. And here's Ibrahimovic. Mateus. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's been... Romario! Fantastic from Romario! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
France are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Maldini cuts it out. It's a good spell of possession, this.
That's good play from him.
Great chance! And that's a good finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And that really is so impressive. Indonesia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's Messi. Indonesia have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Well, the goalkeeper needs to have everything to his liking, and he's barking out...
Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Elects to cross. Khan claims it. Safe hands. Neymar is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Now it's Gullit. And that interception was most necessary. Gullit showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Modric. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Can he finish? And that's a tiny finish. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
France are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Just one in it now. And a chance! Backward it goes. Bellingham. That's good play. Bellingham proves just a little bit too strong. And here's Hullet. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And it's Bellingham. And here's Dembele. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Messi. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, well played. Romario. Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Neymar. And here's Ibrahimovic. Vieira. Messi. Messi driving for chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Vieira. And here's Hullet. Hullet. Back in possession and ready to go. And the finish! Oh, good finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more...
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. Indonesia get the ball rolling for the second period. Thuram cuts out the pass. Hullet is always looking to break lines. Nicely worked. And he's gone looking for safety. Vieira. He has a look up. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Brilliantly cut out. Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Hullet. And it's Mendes. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, good take. He's having a shot! Well, that is commitment to the cause. France with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Bellingham. Modric, who does have an assist to his name. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's Dembele! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Indonesia are looking to go forward now. France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Romario. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Hullet. Oh, shooting chance! Goal, France! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 19.
France choosing to make the first change. France with the lead.
Messi.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And here's from Mario. Picked out brilliantly. Big chance! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
It is compelling, this. Utterly compelling.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Pull it. Yamal. Oh, it's Dembele. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Marquez. He's got away. Musiala! Oh, it's hit the post. Another one of football's and how moments.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 9.
So we have movement on both benches.
Le numéro 18. Changement.
And here's Neymar. A lot of space. He's had a shot! And no mistake. And the comeback is complete. There was to be only one outcome.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
And Hullet! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Hullet clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
Zanetti. And it's gone back to the keeper. Mateus. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
France really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Good read, needed to be. Vieira. Neymar. Marquez, the man synonymous with solidity. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Into the last 5 minutes. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. So time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
No way through, so back it comes. Zanetti can clear it away.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Chance, surely! Brilliant from Leao! That is a gem! An absolute gem! We thought they were done, but never say never.
Temps additionnel.
Oh, what a
5
lovely
minutes.
exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And he was alert to it. Adriano, looking for options for movement. Adriano, nicely spread. It is a corner, good chance.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Ah, that's a fine interception. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence.
It's Ibrahimovic! Robertson. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Romario. Rui Costa. Big chance! Batistuta. That's a little off target. And it's Rui Costa. Rui Costa stood his ground strongly. Stam did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rafael Varane has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Robertson flings in a... Oh, great leap! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Indonesia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. That is great defending, so alert. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Crosses it in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Great challenge, timed to perfection. Oh, what's he giving here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Vieira is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Now there are plenty in the middle waiting. And the finish! And a neat finish! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal.
Goes for a shot! And that's a tiny finish! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Indonesia cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, he's been caught napping. Pressure stays on, it is a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rui Costa.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early. Indonesia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Robertson made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's got away. Over to the right flank. Mateus. Oh, that's neat. And that has left him in a heap. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Mateus really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And there's green grass ahead. Great chance! And again! Howson. Oh, good-looking ball. Mateus. That's Rijkaard. Zanetti. Now it's Dembele. Knocks it out wide. Zanetti ventures forward. And a header! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence...
Batistuta! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. Oh, Red, nice interception. It's Rui Costa. Rui Costa. Oh, this is a very good run. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Opts for safety. Zanetti. Mateus. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Batistuta. That is a brilliant interception. Ibrahimovic. And the pass is intercepted. And that is a little undercooked. Mateus. No, that's been intercepted. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Mateus tries one from range. They've got to be quick to recover this. It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
A quick reminder today that smoking is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation.
So off we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, that's well spotted. Zanetti. Lovely feet. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Dembele. That's a good ball out wide. Has crossed in. Impressive jump! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played.
And Batistuta! Rui Costa. Robertson. He's a sharp little ball here. Mateus. Well seen. Saw that coming.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Dembele's cross. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, there's a probing ball, and there's his chance to lead the counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's from Mario. Vieira. Zanetti. And it's Rijkaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zanetti. Mateus. Now it's Dembele. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mateus. Dembele has it out wide and in space. Varane tries to clear. Ibrahimovic. Oh, they can break here. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Neymar.
That was lovely, that.
Cross into the box. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's a good foot in there. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's been played through. Zanetti eases the ball away from him. Rui Costa. Mateus. Rui Costa. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And here's Dembele. Zanetti, he's picked his way through. Getting up there!